Okay, so we're going to start our lab. So let's make sure that we have our title of this lab, and it's going to be Cart on an Incline is the name of the lab. Cart on Incline. And let's also make sure we've got the names. In this case, it would be Albert. Just use some imaginary names here. Isaac and Marie. Make sure you've got your full name. So this will be Albert Einstein. And so on. Sir Isaac Newton. Marie Curie. Let's also make sure we include our purpose for this particular lab. And the purpose for this lab would be to derive kinematic equations. Our list of materials. We can look at this picture, our list of materials, and in this case we're going to include our GLX, the motion sensor, the track, the cart, base and rod clamp, so we need to include a label diagram. So as part of our label diagram, we know we've got a track, we've got a cart, we know we've also have a base and rod, a motion sensor up here, and so we need to make sure we label it. Okay, now what I want you to do is watch this upcoming video and make a list of procedures so that you know what to do when it comes lab time. After everything is set up, all we have to do is hit the start button on the GLX, let go of the cart, and hit the stop button on the GLX. It's the same button. Now on my new organized data table, I can use the arrows on the GLX to gather the data. And I know that at this particular time, at 2.4008 seconds, the object is 0.258 meters away. And I can continue to gather data by using the arrow on the GLX to get even more data. Now there's my next data set, 2.6009 at 0.307. I'll gather a few more here, 2.9011, 0.388. 3.3015 at 0.515. 3.8 0.020 at 0.703. And finally, 4.3027 at 0.913. Okay, now that I've made my organized data table, I want to make a graph of my original data. And I want to include the labels, the units, and any appropriate scaling. So fortunately for us, that's already done for us, so we just have to sketch it. So what I would do is this. I would just graph this out, make a quick sketch of position, which we label as X, and meters and seconds. I'm sorry, meters, time and seconds. And notice my graph kind of goes kind of flat like that. Then it makes this sort of shape there. Now that's the part that we're really interested in right there. So that's a good enough sketch of my original data with my labels, my units, and it's set up just the way we want it there.